Hello everyone, and welcome to Michael Toskso, episode 3. In episode 2, a muddled team of scammers tried to get away with playing Seraphina, a robotic voice. Didn't work. Seraphina spotted it, and she was about to ghost him, but she relented, and he called her. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're thinking of eating or drinking during this video, I strongly suggest that you don't. And I just warn you, this scammer has a very strong accent. It might take you a minute or two to tune in to what he's saying. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
How are you? Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
I'm fine.
I can hear you.
Yes, you said. I'm fine, thank you.
Oh,
What language are all those people you're with talking in?
you know, here in Yemen, I always stay inside the hospital to take care of my patients. You know, people are here so much.
Yeah. What language were those people speaking?
Well, Arabic, Arab.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, tell me what your plans are for when you come to England.
Oh, honey, when I come to England, I plan to do a hotel business. I want to build a hotel and some things so that some people can get job from there.
You want to build a hotel? Is that what you're saying? Where people can
Yes,
stay?
a very big hotel and hospital.
You want to build a hotel and a hospital?
Yeah.
You must be very rich.
Oh, money, yes, I have so much money in my account in America. Just that I don't have the access to my bank account here in Yemen. But once I live here, I can definitely activate my account when I get to England.
How much money have you got?
Oh, honey, I have so much money.
Yeah, but
Oh,
how much is so much? How much have you got?
oh, honey, my bank account contain.
Yeah, how much
Let me
money?
just say, let me just say, 500 million US dollar.
Oh, you have got a lot. That is a lot of money.
Yeah, 500 million US dollar. That is what I got inside my account.
Where did you get that from?
Oh, honey, you know the UN agent pay us. UN agent pay us from here. As a United Nations doctors, they pay us. They pay us for 7 years. 7 years.
That's very generous of them. I didn't know you got paid that much.
Yeah, they pay us a huge of money. They pay us big money.
Yeah, that's very big money.
Yes. I know once I can live here in Yemen, I know I will be able to activate my account so that I can get access to my money. I have so much money in my account.
Yeah. Where did you say your daughter goes to school?
Just that here in Yemen, I can't move because I am under the United Nations. I can't move, I can't do anything. I
Yeah.
really want to live here because here something terrible is going on here.
That's
And
not
I
what
need
I
a very good.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you, where does your daughter go to school?
Oh, my daughter are in Turkey.
Yeah.
In boarding school in Turkey.
What's the name of the school that she goes to?
Honey, you say what?
I said, what is...
Hello? Can you
Oh,
hear me?
yeah, and you can hear me. I know perfectly
Hello?
well you can.
Hello?
Yeah, what colour shoes are you wearing?
Network. Let me call you back. The network is bad. Let me leave here so that I can call you back.
Yeah, it's always bad when you get asked a question you can't answer, isn't it? How long will it take him to Google schools in Turkey? If you're curious, it took him 3 minutes.
Hello?
Again?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I thought you could. I could hear you before.
The network was bad.
Yes, Amazing how it gets bad when you get asked a question you can't answer, isn't it?
So you asked me about the school my daughter attend in Tokyo, right?
I did, yes, and you've had time to find it, so what is it?
Okay, my daughter attend to KOC school.
Right. And if I ask you what breed your dog is, will you magically have network problems again?
You say what?
I knew you would. That's such a surprise. What breed is your dog?
Oh, my dog?
Yeah, you know, that thing with 4 legs that you're holding in your photographs. What breed is your dog?
So, do you know Chihuahua?
I do, but I want to know what breed your dog is, not a random dog off the internet. What breed?
Definitely, I don't usually know about dog.
I do know about dogs. I've had dogs
But
all my
I
life.
love just that I love a pet. That is the reason why I got it for my daughter. But definitely I don't know about dog. The
Yeah.
only thing I know about my pet is that my pet is a Chihuahua.
Oh, you know that, dear. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad. It's probably a bit like the hamster in Faulty Towers. You probably don't know about the hamster in Faulty Towers.
No, you know I don't do about animal. I
No,
don't
no,
do
I
about
know.
dog.
I know you don't. Tell me why you were talking about prefectures in Japan.
No, I stay with my uncle in Japan some years ago when I was 5 years old after the death of my parents and my only sister. I stayed with my uncle in Japan before he died for a broadcaster problem.
Right, because you kept saying something about doing something in my prefecture that I didn't understand. So what is a prefecture?
Oh, I mean, I need to do something. Go in your private place, somewhere close to you, in your under local government. That is what I'm talking about. That is what prophet means.
What, you want to join my local government?
Ehen.
I don't know what that means apart from being a stupid laugh. You mean you want to join the local government round here, in Somerset?
I really want, that is my mother country. I really want to do something good there so that my mother can be happy in heaven. That is the promise I made to her
Yeah, but
before she died.
why were you talking about prefectures? You don't know, do you? I expect the network's about to go bad again. It happens sometimes. Anyway, tell me about this hotel or health centre you want to open. Oh no,
You say?
hospital you said, didn't you? You said you want to build a hospital.
Yes, and a hotel.
And a hotel. Why do you
Yeah.
want to do both?
I want to do it because I want some people over there who does not have job, they can get job, free job, maybe cleaning the hospital or working in the hotel. That will give them a good money to feed their family, to take good care of their family.
So
I
you
hope that will be a good idea.
so you're going to start a hospital and staff it with people who don't have jobs. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to employ all the unemployed doctors and nurses. Are they going to have to go to medical school, or will you just employ anyone as a doctor so long as they don't have a job?
If you don't have a job, then I can employ anyone around there, maybe cleaning the hospital or just something go inside the hospital, and so that you can be able to fish out money to take good care of your family. And if you also got anyone that study nurses, doctors, then I can also employ them for doctors and nurses in the hospital.
You can do what for doctors and nurses? I didn't hear,
Yes.
I didn't hear what you said. Do
I
what?
said once I come over to England, I will be very glad to meet you so that we can be able to talk. Maybe you can help me to arrange some doctors and some nurses who does not have a job so that I can employ them in my hospital. I hope
Oh,
that will be a good idea.
oh yeah, we've got lots of unemployed doctors and nurses with nothing to do. I'm sure they'd appreciate a job. How much does it
Okay.
cost? How much does it cost to build a hospital?
It costs a lot of money, but I don't know yet because I'm not the engineer that going to build the building. Once I come to England,
Yeah,
maybe I can get an engineer,
yeah.
and he will
Did,
definitely
did,
tell me
did
how
you
much
say
it's going
you
to cost.
did you say you were brought up in the States? How old were you when you left Bristol?
You say what?
I said, how old were you when you left Bristol?
I was 15 years old when I left there.
You were 15 when you went to the United States.
Yeah.
So you were brought up in Bristol.
Yes, I was brought up in Bristol to 15 years old before I went to the United States.
Which school did you go to in Bristol?
Definitely, my parents was very poor. They cannot take me into any school until I went to the United States to meet some.
You were brought up in Bristol in England.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and my
you
parents
do,
were very
you.
poor.
I'm
My
sure
parents
they.
are poor. They don't have money to take good care of me.
Oh, that's terrible. What a shame that school education is not only free in Bristol, but it's compulsory.
But my parents are very poor. I have to help them to do some things at home so that they can be able to eat. You know.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
not only is school compulsory, but if your parents were out of work, they would have been claiming benefits.
They don't work. They don't have a work. They don't have a job.
No, so they would have been that your parents would have been claiming benefits so that they could eat, and you would have been forced to go to school by the local police service, because the police would have come and arrested your parents if you weren't in school, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yes, so you know perfectly well that you went to school. So which school did you go to? In Bristol, obviously, not a random school that you've just thought of. You can probably tap on Google while you're talking to me and just Google schools in Bristol. I'm sure you'll find one.
Oh, my friend, I can't tell you lie. I did not attend to any school in Bristol. I can't say what I did not do. I just stayed at home with my parents because I was very poor. They didn't take me to any school.
No, you're not listening to me, are you? School is compulsory in England. It's not a question of whether your
Yeah,
parents take you to school. Do you know what compulsory means?
that is the reason why they take me to the United States.
Do you know what
Because
compulsory
because
means?
because they was scared of police. They know that the police will come after them if I did not go to school. That is the reason why they take me to the United States.
School's compulsory in the United States as well.
And when I got to United States, I stayed with my father's brother. And that man was very wicked. He
Yeah.
treat me bad always.
Oh, that's
Every
awful.
time.
Do you want to tell me what kind of accent you think you've got?
You said what?
I said, do you want to tell me what kind of accent you think you've got?
Hello?
Yeah, I thought the network might suddenly go dodgy there. What kind of accent do you think you've got? You can phone me back when you've Googled what's my accent. Or preferably found someone that can talk with a Bristol accent. That would be good, wouldn't it?
What are you doing now?
I'm talking to you, aren't I? What are you doing?
Did you go to church?
What's that got to do with it? What kind of accent would you say you have? Do you know what an accent is?
No.
You don't know the meaning of the word accent?
No.
You don't? Oh my goodness. So, would you say that people that live in Bristol sound like this? Or would you say that people that live in Bristol sound like this?
You know, my family are poor. I always stay indoor. I don't move out. I was very dull when I was in Bristol. You know that? Before I went to the United States.
Yeah,
And I struggled for myself.
yeah, I can tell you're struggling. You're struggling very much, aren't you? What kind of accent would you say you've got? If somebody was speaking to you for the first time, where do you think they would say you're from? Do you think they would say, "Oh my goodness, he's got an American accent"?
Please, friend, just hold on. Let me answer a friend, my daughter friend here.
I knew the
Don't,
network was going
please
to go
don't
dodgy
end
at
the call.
that
Please don't
particular
end the
moment.
call. Do not end the call. Don't end the call. I
Oh,
want to answer
I
my
wouldn't,
daughter friend here
I wouldn't
with
dream of
Arab.
ending the call. Oh,
Do you hear Arab country?
I beg your pardon. What's that got to do with what kind of accent you've got?
Afana, we're here. Where back? Eh? Where back? Eba. Eh.
Oh,
Nothing.
you've managed to find a friend, have you? What kind of accent has
Oh,
your friend got?
oh, friend, I'm talking to my daughter, my
My
colleague
goodness,
here.
your
We
daughter's got
have
a
a
very deep
we have
voice.
a we have a patient here. We have a patient here. You know the Yemen terrorists attacked some of our soldiers here. Then we need to take good care of them because we don't want to lose them anymore.
No, but
So,
at least he sounded happy. Did you give him laughing gas?
no, that was the doctor. The doctor was not unable to take care of the patient. That is why I'm laughing at him.
I'll,
He does
I'll
not know
tell you
what
what.
to do.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you put your mate on? I'll speak to the other doctor. Let me speak to your friend while you attend to your patient.
Oh, you know, my friend, we definitely not take the phone from me because they are scared of the UN. When the UN hear about this, they are going to arrest us. They don't allow call, they don't allow chat here.
Oh,
I just take this risk
that's
because
terribly
of you,
sad.
because
Well,
you want.
if you're going to
I'm
get
taking.
arrested, you might as well both get arrested, because then you can keep each other company. You
I'm
wouldn't want to
talking to
get
you. I'm
arrested
just
on your
taking.
own.
Friend, please listen. I'm just taking this risk because of you, and you demanded for a call. That is the reason why I called you. Definitely, the UN does not want to see anyone answer call or chat with anyone in any Facebook, Instagram, in anywhere. They don't not want us to chat.
No, no, of course not. I'm sure the UN have been following your every word and every movement because you're such an important person. I mean, obviously, you've got to be a really important person if UN are going to be following you personally. So you must be very important. Is that because you've got all the
Yeah,
Is that because you've got so
you
much
know
money? Is
that
that what makes you so important?
You know that here in Yemen, the terrorists are after our life. That is the reason why they don't want us to communicate with anyone because they don't want us to.
And what difference does it make? Do the terrorists not know where you are? Is a hospital not rather obvious? Can't they see you?
You know, oh friend, it's like Yemen is a very rough country. Yemen, something bad happen every day. People die here every day. The terrorists kill everyone here, and they also shot the store here, and the bank they shot them down.
Yes, so obviously making a phone call is going to make a huge difference.
I'm going to send you a photograph of what happened here yesterday. I'm
No,
going to send you the photograph so that you can see what happened here yesterday. My friend,
and
what I'm telling you,
that was
I'm really,
without you. That was without you making a phone call. Oh my
I'm, I'm,
goodness! So goodness
I'm, I'm,
knows what's going to happen tomorrow.
I'm really tired of here. I really want to live here.
Yes, you
But
said you were due to
I seek
retire in
for,
a few
I,
days.
I
What?
seek for retirement from the UN.
Yes.
But the UN wants me to pay my flight ticket myself. and pay for my replacement fee. And the problem here with me is that I don't have the access to my account. But once I can leave here and get to England, I
Yeah.
can activate my account. Then
The
I can be
UN,
able to transfer money.
the UN doesn't make people pay to be replaced, do they? They didn't charge somebody to send you to Yemen, so they're not going to charge someone to take over from you. Maybe nobody will want to pay to go, and then there'll just be nobody to take over from you. That would be sad, wouldn't it?
But my friend, I can't lie to you. Right now, I'm not happy here anymore because
No.
people are dying. Some of our soldiers
Yes.
always die here every day.
Yes.
I really want to be here so
Yeah.
that I can come over to England.
Yeah. Well,
And
then
my daughter,
you better get on a plane then, hadn't you?
and my daughter Jasmine can able to come and stay with me. I really miss her so much.
Oh, I'm sure
I
you
miss
do.
her so
Yes.
much.
Yeah, I'm sure
I
you
think
do.
about her every day because she is the only one I have in this world.
Yeah. Then you don't
But
want to come to England, do you? You want to go to Turkey.
but I don't have anyone to help me to pay for the flight ticket so that I can come over to England so that I can get access to my money. That is the reason why I am still here in Yemen.
Oh, that's very sad. Well, next time they pay you, just get them to pay for the flight as well as your wages.
Who is going to help me to pay for the flight ticket?
Well, you've got plenty of friends there. You were talking to one of them earlier on.
Oh, they also want to live here. They don't like here anymore. People are dying here.
Oh dear, well, you better hijack a plane then. Or better still, just hire a minibus. You could probably all hire a minibus. Can you drive?
Who know what is going to happen next? One of my colleagues died 4 days ago. Who know what is going to happen next? I may be the one that going to die. I'm very scared.
Oh dear, that's very sad. Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen next. You're going to hire a minibus and then you can all drive across the border. Well, what's your nearest border? I can't think which countries are next to Yemen. Which countries border Yemen? You can Google that while you're talking to me as well.
Do you know about Arab country? You
Um,
know Yemen is an Arab country.
yes, that doesn't stop it having a border with other countries, though. So you could just cross the border into a neighbouring country. Which countries are next to Yemen?
Okay, okay. Now I understand what you are talking about.
Awesome. So which countries are next to Yemen? You can just bring up Google Maps and Google Yemen, and then you'll see on the map which countries are next to
Okay,
Yemen.
okay, okay. Let me check. Let me check. You know,
Yes,
I
yes,
definitely know what they call it here.
yeah. I'm sure you can do it.
Okay, let me check.
Yeah, I'll let you check. Have you managed to find it yet? You can just Google which countries have a border with Yemen. I'm sure Google would tell you. It's not that hard. I'll give you a clue. There are two. You keep asking me if I know about Arab country. Do you know anything about Arab country? Are you still there?
Yeah, please let me check, please.
We shouldn't take that long. Just Google which countries border Yemen. And how long have you been in Yemen?
2 years.
You've been there for 2 years and you don't even know where it is. That's a bit amazing, don't you think?
Oh, friend, here they don't allow us to mingle with anyone. That is the reason why.
Oh, I think if you've been there for 2 years, you'd probably have worked out where it is. I would have looked on the map before I went, because I'd want to know where I was going. Anyway, you've had plenty of time to Google which countries border Yemen. You must have worked out an answer by now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, friend. Please let me check it.
Well, you've been spending a lot of time checking it. I've told you what to Google. Just Google which countries border Yemen. Or you could just open Google Maps and type in Yemen, and then you'll see which countries it's next to. Or you could make something up. You could just try, I don't know, India or France or Peru or Nigeria. I thought we could think of something. You could ask your mate if you can't manage to do more than one app at a
Okay,
time.
let me ask my friend. Let me ask my
That's a
colleague.
good idea. You ask your friend where he thinks he is. Hello again. So where does your mate
Hello?
Yeah, where does
Yes, I see the country is Saudi Arabia.
Very clever. So all you need to do is get a minibus, and then if you all want to get away, you can all drive over the border into Saudi. Well, you'll probably need to get visas first, won't you?
Yeah, that would be a good idea, but I must pay for the replacement fee.
No, you know as well as I do that the United Nations don't charge people to replace themselves.
Yeah, because I supposed to serve for 7 years, and I have served 2 years, remaining 5 years.
I thought you said you were due to retire.
People die here every day.
I know. You keep saying that. You keep saying that. And I did hear you about 23 times ago when you said it. But you said you're due to retire. Didn't the United Nations ask you your age before you signed the contract?
That is why I'm seeking for my retirement.
Yes.
But the UN do not like to approve my retirement letter because I am still holding them 5 years. And I really need to leave here because I miss my daughter a lot.
I'm sure you do.
I really need to leave here. I can't stay here up to 5 years anymore.
Yes. Well, how many
That is the reason why they want me to pay for my replacement fee.
Yes.
And right now I have no access to my account here.
Oh, that's terribly sad.
Anything.
Oh, that's awful. All that money and you can't get at it. That's very sad. Could you show me your bank account so I can see all that money?
Oh, I don't have the access to my bank account, but that money is not the problem. Once I can live here, money is not my problem. Once I live here, I know I will definitely activate my account. Money is not the problem. I have so much money.
Oh, yeah. And how much does it cost to get a flight out of Yemen?
To pay for my replacement fee?
No, just to get the flight out of Yemen. You can pay for your replacement once you're out of Yemen, can't you?
Yeah, it costs, the money is not much. It's just 1,700 euros. That is what the UN wants me to pay. The money is not much. The reason is just that I don't have the access to my account. 1,700 euros is not much.
Oh, I would say it's a lot of money myself.
You said what?
I said I would say that's a lot of money.
You don't have that a lot of money?
I don't have a lot of money, no.
Oh, friend, please, if you can help. And I promise once I come out of here, I come to England, I will make you a rich woman. I have so much money. I can even buy a house for me and my daughter. If you also want to stay, you can stay
Well, what
because
do
you
you
are a
think?
very good friend to me.
I can lend you £50.
£50. When you get me £50 to hero, how much is it going to be in hero? I don't know about pounds much.
Well, that's all I can lend you.
Friend, so let me tell you, all I want need from you, if you can help me, please just try and help me with
I just told
lemon
you.
chapter.
I just told you I can lend you £50. If you don't want it, doesn't matter.
So let me ask my colleague how much is it going to be in hero. Okay?
Okay, what?
Can I ask my colleague how much £50 is going to be in hero?
Yeah, of course you can.
Dr. Gabriel, Dr. Gabriel, please excuse me. £50 to hero will be how much? Dr. Gabriel, please excuse me. Friend, please wait, let me walk to him.
Yeah, you do that. Where is he? Will our man find his elusive mate? You're going to have to listen to episode 4 to find out. And believe me, in episode 4, you really don't want to be eating or drinking. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Michael Toskso, stroke Michael Evans. If you did, you know what to do by now. Please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in the next episode.